Glad to have you back. Up next is this week's interview.
On Focus today, we take a look at the transport sector of the economy, really auto services and tracking devices, their effects on the economy. My guest here is the CEO of ISN Auto Care Services, Otumba Gbemi Oyeneyin. Welcome.
Thank you.
Let's talk about auto services and tracking devices, the combination of these for the economy, how necessary?
Yes, for the tracking aspect, of course, that helps in the area of security and safety of lives. And then for the auto care services, it also helps to manage people's funds in terms of the fact that you don't have to take your vehicle to a mechanic, a roadside mechanic, who does not even have any equipment to test your, what is really wrong in your, do a proper diagnosis, and then the guy tells you the problem is fuel pump, and then you change fuel pump, and then it comes to tell you, no, it is something else, and then you keep changing and changing. So it also helps to save its, money, and then it helps to give better services as well, which at the end of the day improves the quality of, life and then the vehicle.
So where should we lay great emphasis on for a growing economy? I mean, in terms of, is it the auto care services or tracking devices?
Well, both are essential. Auto care services is not going to monitor your vehicle. It's not going to track your vehicle. If a vehicle is stolen, you need, so they are two in one. It's just a complete package. And okay, now for those who are in transport business, haulage business and all that, I mean, you need to know, number one, your fuel consumption. If a vehicle lives here and is going to Port Harcourt, you need, a tracking device to be able to tell, okay, this is the mileage that it actually traveled, and which helps you to calculate, the number of fuel being used, so that the driver is not going to come back and then tell you another story. Also, it helps you to monitor them, because there are instances where the driver leaves Lagos and he branches in Benin and then goes somewhere else to go and do some other side work before going to, the actual destination. And the driver may call you and say, the vehicle, the truck has broken down in Ore, whereas nothing has happened. So the tracking device actually help the haulage business, transport business and all that in monitoring, and then it saves a lot, even in terms of theft and all sorts. It helps, in terms of recovery. It helps the police also. We work closely with the police, give them information and all that. So it's a...
But in spite of all of these advantages, why is it that we are still having so much of a security problem in the economy?
Well, security is something that is for life. For the next 100 years, we'll still be talking about security. All that is required is for us to improve, for us to, cover more area. For example, today now, on your phone, with your phone, the tracking device comes with an app. So you can monitor your vehicle anywhere in the world. Any part of the world, you can monitor your vehicle, you can generate, you can see where it is at any, just with a click of the button. So the devices also keeps, improving to safeguard life and then improve. And then now, today, even if you have security guards, you can actually put, trackers on them. It's not just for vehicle alone. There are personal trackers like wristwatch and all that, or clips that you put for workers on site. If you have workers on a remote site now, where is in the bush or forest, or you can actually give them, for you to know, are they there or they've left the place. And or maybe even for security purposes, are they safe, or is somebody kidnapped? Even we have trackers for school children, that they wear as wristwatches, or it's put inside their bag. Just
okay. Let's drag the discussion into operations in the transport subsector. It appears that many professionals in the transport business, they don't think that honesty should be applied into the business. They need to tell some lies, before, they realize their goals. And in terms of traffic congestion, we still have a lot, despite all this modern equipment and tension generating every day. So what do we do? How do we help members of the public?
Security and technology is helping to curb some of those instances. There was also an instance where a guy also on this taxi scheme gave the car to the friend on a Good Friday, just this Easter that went in April. Good Friday gave the car that, okay, you run it to Abuja and come back 50K, and then you give me 30, you take 20. The guy took the car and then switched off his phone. He couldn't reach the guy anymore. Sunday night, he called the owner that vehicle was stolen. Monday morning, this time Monday, the guy called us and said, hey, vehicle was stolen. You know, we tracked the vehicle was just in Ijaye here. We tracked the vehicle, we went there with the owner of the vehicle, only to meet the guy in front of a beer parlor, Easter Monday, 9 a.m. He was enjoying life. So, we have so many instances that people must embrace technology because it will help to safeguard and then curb some of these excesses.
This is good. People must embrace technology. But it seems to be that technology has, ability to work for those in the metropolis. So, but the problem is beyond that. The person in the village, no electricity, internet not working. How does he apply? How does he make use of this kind of device?
The device works anywhere there is GPS signal. Okay. As long as there is a GPS signal, the device works. So even those in the village, they can use it.
All right. Now, still look at traffic congestion, traffic problem, especially in the township. The stress that people go through. So, what do we?
Well, I think it is clear for a metropolitan city like Lagos to know that alternative, form of transportation must be, put in place. You cannot stop the number of people, trooping into Lagos.
Thank you very much. Let's end it there.
Thank you very much.
I've been speaking with Otumba Gbemi Oyeneyin. He is the CEO of ISN Auto Care Services, and we've been discussing issues relating to developments in the transport sector of the economy.
And that's a Business Week. I'll leave you with the graphics of the commodities markets. I am Yemisi Lanrido.